Welcome back, everybody, to Limbus Company. I am me. I'm joined by my good friend Hunter. And we have to do our one pulls and be really sad when I get dupes.
Mm.
You're like,
on Discord too.
Oh yeah. I've been streaming for like 11 years. Well, you can't get an announcer every one pull.
Not everyone.
Not everyone. How much longer do we have left in the event? Just a few days?
Yeah.
A day or two? Is there anything I care about? I mean...
Do you not have either of the Mercil or Ryosha? I thought you got both.
Apparently not?
Well, you can still trade for them even if you have them. It just gives you shards.
Oh, even though it says
unlike with Ego.
Oh, because it's ego.
Yeah.
Right. I'm
almost certain you have both of them.
Almost certain I have both of them.
Yep.
There it is. And then...
Yep. Yeah, we're good.
Those are any... EP. Hello, Mimi EP. How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. I really wish this would show me the ones I own because I don't remember.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
I think Lei Hung might be funny, or Lei Hang might be funny.
That's true. And we did meet him for the first time in the plot.
How were the Walpurgis pulls? Well, I got all the Walpurgis stuff with this amount of pulls.
So now it's the question of, do you push on to 200 for an announcer? Which I don't think is worth it. I don't think that's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not at all, by any means. But I could. I have the lunacy right now.
Don't.
Oh.
Just don't.
But no, Mimi, EP, that's how they went. I got all the pulls, all the stuff in this many pulls. I got so many dupes, though. Oh my god.
There's a lot of dupes.
I got so many dupes.
Anything but the Sinclair ego for quite a while.
And
Which perhaps tracks.
We had a moment where... The announcer. We had a moment where I did a one pull and it was the green 3-star, and I'm like, it's just that easy to get it on the first try, and then it was a dupe of a fucking of a different Walpurgis 3-star. I went, ah!
Pain.
이 날개의 망치라는 놈들은 항상 이
Alright, let's do the event. Yeah. That was weird. How many is it? 5? Okay.
It's 5.
No, I don't care about Gregor. Fuck off, Gregor. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe.
직선을
Yeah, so we're gonna be skipping the first half of the story.
Are we doing another
half.
where I close my eyes and mash the click button?
We could do it that way, or you could just really skip the first half because it's only really not a lot happens.
Oh, I guess I'll go until you tell me to not go.
Okay.
And then I can with one hand prepare my water and totally not spill it.
Not spill it.
Not spill it, as I have to open up like 3 containers of one hand. Which is something that like the human hand is definitely designed to do.
Almost certainly.
Oh, we have this, and he's like, I'm Hohenheim. Brr. And there's no like ultra secret conspiracy going on. Faust, shut up. We're not stuck in a time loop of infinite proportions where no matter what happens, we get reset back to the beginning. Faust has to reassemble the sinners and go, ah! I'm really striving now, but
I really don't agree with that, but I respect it as a theory. Okay, I think you can read now. Basically, they drink a bunch of tasty soda beverage, jelly soda, and they're like, that's good shit. Other stuff is going on too, but it's spoiler stuff, so that's the main takeaway that is relevant. They drink orange jelly soda, and they liked it.
Despite their relative predictability, it is inadvisable to underestimate the former L-Corp's ordeals, as they are also characterized by progressively intensifying danger levels.
Danger levels?
Indeed. The scenarios first began with the dawn, then it was the noon, followed by suppression of a VAV risk level abnormality.
You gotta listen to my awful voice acting and Hunter's slightly better voice acting.
Still bad though.
It is obvious that the ordeal following our previous encounter would pose a greater level of danger than the ordeal of noon. Ah, you must be referring to the incrementally progressive pressure we had discussed prior, Miss Faust. Yes, following that deductive mode of thinking, this ordeal must be an ordeal of dusk.
Blimey, you certainly got talent for spectacle. So, you ain't in the habit of stalling, waiting for dramatic moments to drop important information, are you?
Faust does not care for such useless vain theatricalities.
What? I was clearly joking, lass. You didn't have to be so cross about it.
I should probably sort out a few doubts for Faust to go for the next consultation session. Better focus on the deal at hand first. Faust, mind shedding some more light on it?
The time will be dusk, and the color is amber.
Yeah.
The food chain is set to appear in this ordeal.
Yeah. The food chain? As in that whole natural cycle of eat and be eaten. I didn't read it. I was really the food chain? Like McDonald's. Why? Why's it gotta be bugs again? While still mulling over what Faust had just said, Radia, who seemed to have noticed something squirming in the distance, burst into disgusted, irritated rant. Ever since last time, it's just been one thing after another, trying to gross me out. Is this also supposed to be one of the goals of the so-called scenario setup? While slowing the count of jelly drinking around. There it goes. I lost my appetite. I think I was Otis, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, you're Otis.
Either finish chewing before you speak, or wipe that revulsed grimace off your face. If you insist on shoving the jelly down regardless of the creature's type, one lapse in decorum at a time. Unfortunately, executive magic, the entity's movement speed appears notably slow. A meticulous distance measuring coupled with methodical stratagem should allow us to neutralize the target without issue. Right. There's no need to rush. If we can just make sure to move faster than those things do, we should be fine. It is fun doing this when I haven't played them as company. It's like, yeah. Yeah.
곤란하네. 나는 어떤 사람과도 잘
I cheese tiny bugs.
관리자님과 희희낙락하면서 지내는 건
Time to hit everyone's favorite button.
The win button that's never led me wrong.
It's called win, not lose.
It's called win, yeah. Man, I love not flipping the coin and still winning trades. It's nice. It's nice.
The power of incredibly high base power.
Yeah, it's almost like having 18 base is like really high or something.
Oh, do it again. Oh, Lonesome Stand! I almost never see this.
Because he did it twice in a row, which is, I don't know why he did it. He must have a buff of some variety.
Yeah, it's the team leader buff for the Walpurgis battle. They get an extra slot, and they can have one more skill tree.
엉망.
식기 전까지는 열성적으로 해보는 것도 괜찮겠지.
Gain a copy of skill 3, lose a copy of skill 1. That seems pretty worth it.
Yeah, it's basically saying you swap a skill 1 for a skill 3.
뒷박질
It's how, it's like you can do in the mirror dungeon where you replace
Yeah,
skills.
yeah. Like I said, it seems pretty worth it.
Yeah.
Beat
It's
'em.
like swapping a fucking strike card in Slay the Spire for literally anything else, you know? Just incredible value.
I did a run with my friends on Slay the Spire 2. I got a 5-card deck and it felt pretty nice.
The absolute consistency of a handful of really strong cards.
I know exactly. I get the same hand every time.
Nothing will surprise you.
It was so nice.
Yeah, the only
Right up
problem with
until I had the final boss who was immune to my 1 card type.
그래도 어디에 누구는
Ah.
것처럼 직원들을
yeah, that kind of deck is
상징하는
also super countered by enemies that give you a bunch of wounds, because then most of your cards become debuffs.
가치 없고
Yeah, no, I was the necromancer and I had the hanging card. And being able to play that every turn is so satisfying.
Yup.
넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
That was like perfectly enough damage to kill it.
I remember when it first came out, and I saw a meme for Slay the Spire 2, and I knew what Slay the Spire was, obviously, but like I hadn't played any of Spire 2 or looked at anything about it.
Right.
And that was
이런
really
제약은
loud.
회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도
And
직원들의 희생이 항상
the meme was Juggernaut
희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는
playing like
사람들은
a million cards against the final boss, and then Regent just kind of pointing his finger and the sword going in.
관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
Bug escape?
아직
Huh?
죽지 마라.
Eh,
It'll be back.
it'll be back. And I didn't know what it was talking about until I did my Regent run, where my sword got up to 700 damage, and I went, die.
The Forge deck.
탕류의 허덕이나.
I still need to try that. But I also need to play Defect. I haven't been playing a bunch
이런
on my
제약은
own.
회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상
I really wish
뒤따르는
that,
법이지.
like, just for my brain, because my
그
brain's
희생을
bad,
값싼
that if
대가로
I
여기는
hovered
게
like this,
아니라면
it would just like
항상
highlight
기자에게
on
너무
here who it was
집착하지는 마.
on the
이곳의
deck or
목적이
whatever.
그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도
A little bit
알고
of
있잖아.
UI cleanliness.
Yeah.
You probably want to get the guy with Z. Yeah, he's also about to leave.
Neither of these beat him. I can't offset with this, right? Okay. Does that work? I don't think that works.
That's a good question. I think because it's a turn end effect, no. It would get rid of the it would get rid of the dodge, but not the effect. I think.
Well, to be fair, give her the dodge is kind of what I need, I think.
Fair.
Because like none of my guys can like easily clash against the dodge. Looks like.
고작 이 정도 탕류의
But I don't know, just so satisfying. Like, alright, sword, 700 damage, drawing sword from hand, deck, 700 damage, you're like, and dead.
가치 없고 죽
The 2-shot.
A big McDonald's.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마.
Thermonuclear magical girl.
Yeah.
관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
Big chungus. Who was he clashing against?
I think the one in the front, kind of. That works. Yeah.
It'll redo the math.
흐릿한 등화, 곱게 접은 종이에 번졌으니
Oh, so one of my friends was asking me like what I would do, what I would change about Ari Requiem. And honestly, there's not a whole lot I would change, because any changes I want would change the type of game it is.
Yeah.
괜찮아.
The only
Xeno
change,
boss fight.
Xeno, give me instead of the hunk fan service, let me throw hands of Xeno when he loses his powers. I feel a lot better because I felt kind of bad when I killed Hunk, and he's totally not going to return in the DLC. The DLC.
I don't need him to come back in the DLC. I just want him back eventually.
Yeah, but the DLC is totally not going to be Hunk's escape from the lab or whatever.
That'd be a fun, like, fourth Survivor style game mode. But I know they're working on a story DLC right now too.
I'd be cool with story DLC. I haven't followed like what they're working on at all.
이런 제압은 회사에게
Kill it!
효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는
The one thing
그 희생을
that
값싼 대가로 여기는
I
게
would
아니라
change,
항상 체제하되
because it really got annoying after like an hour. Stop having Leon just sexually moan with every step he takes.
Nah, that's just his sprinting voice line, man. He just does that.
I don't need Leon wherever he does it going.
사소한 실수 하나하나에 마음 쓰다 보면
Okay, it's not quite that bad. It is pretty bad, but it's not that bad.
Impact frame!
It's like a neuron activate. Tickles my brain.
숨통 끊기.
I was really hoping the Ryoshu would just suddenly do a billion damage again like she did that one time.
It's about her speed.
I know, but I'm not doing that. I'm pushing P+ at her.
Fair. Oh! Big one!
Neuron activate.
Horse.
Bug!
조용하지? 언제 봐도 믿기지 않아. 이렇게나 조용한 곳이 곧
That is really low sanity cost. Holy shit.
Yes,
It's because it's
like
not,
a lot
it's
of
not like
Valvigo,
that.
a lot of the more recent Valvigo, you lose 10 SP per turn for several turns instead of 40 all at once. So it's still a large sanity cost, but it's overtime instead.
Ah, I see.
흑수묘 뒷박질 준비.
Yeah, there's not a lot I would change. Like I could suggest changing about Ari that wouldn't just change the game it is.
Yeah. It's, I think, with a game of its premise, almost everything I want. The insistence on the swapping, I enjoy, but I can understand why some people might not. I like the I'm playing like I'm Ethan versus I'm playing like I'm RE4.
I hated like the week impact frames the week of release or whatever, like the amount of videos that were like, I can't believe they put this in, attention to detail. It's like the most basic shit.
Oh my god, yes, those are fucking infuriating. Look at the devs pay so much attention, and it's like, wow, this completely normal thing. That's neat, sure. It's also dime a dozen.
Well, it's like the one that got me the most was like, I can't believe the devs put this much attention to detail. It's like, if the girl goes into a room and you turn the lights on, it burns her and she runs. Like, that is a basic mechanic.
그 희생을 값싼 대가로
Oh,
여기는 게 아니라
I haven't seen any of
항상
that.
체제하고 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건
That's
관리자님도
right.
알고 있잖아.
Devs, pay attention. When you press R, your gun is reloaded.
It fucking felt like that kind of shit.
불가.
Yeah, I made a
막아내지
bunch of
못할
progress on my no healing, no blood collector run.
Wait, I just remember my favorite one though. It wasn't making fun. It was just Leon handing Grace the Requiem.
이번에도 멋지게 해냈네.
And Grace like, are you sure? What about, don't you need a gun? And her picking it up and just it slamming to the ground. And the other like, I got 2 guns right here. He rolls up his sleeves. Just starts walking towards the camera. It's like, hey. It wasn't as complicated as I had thought. I support the largest hussar remains standing. Do not jump your guard until it is eliminated.
Well, just keep ahead of that plodding freak of a turtle and we're sorted. Ain't as if the bastard's spitting venom that eats you to the bone. Besides, if that was dangerous, Clockhead wouldn't have shoved off with the rest of them to the lobby for a breather, yeah?
Yet should it be allowed to land but a single blow, that shall be crunched betwixt his jaws in dreadful haste. Young Mersol, too, was consigned to such a fate.
I only asked him to slow it down so we could proceed more safely. Didn't think it'd turn out like that. I feel so bad.
I, too, found myself on the verge of becoming prey to it, but Mersol's unhesitating interposition spared me that outcome. I am indeed indebted to him.
Knowing the fact that we told Mersol, like, we need to take our time, and Mersol took that as, I will allow myself to be eaten alive.
He's dedicated.
I mean, it's like, this would not be the first time, nor probably the last time, someone asks him to do something that's essentially suicide, and he goes, yes.
Yes. If the manager commands.
That is the manager commands! Where'd Mersol
slow
go?
it down.
Where'd Mersol go? He asked me to step into the time tracking machine. I did.
Some random guy asked me to hang myself on the time.
Some random guy asked me to hang myself, so I did. It's like, it doesn't need to be the manager. It needs to be literally anyone with, like, who appears to have authority. Which, like, again, to be fair, that random guy was
literally the chief executive director of D-Corp.
Yeah.
He could recognize authority like an instinct. He just knew.
That Sephora bloke running this place is a real sod too. Hesed, was it? Kept nattering while we were busy scrapping, and now that it's over, he switched the radio off just to sort himself a coffee.
Maybe it's his way of saying that the best welfare perk for employees is neglect.
You know, sometimes the cries for help are subtle. Other times! Excuse me, less talking, more helping. Do you mind? I know we all think it's an easy fight, but that thing is absolutely durable. I have no idea how much more we have to throw at it to kill, huh? I really wish her shield played more of a role at all.
It does in her base ID.
Yeah, I know, but like that's what I'm saying. It's like, I think it's like this is one of the only shields any of the IDs have, and like I think it would have been really cool if that played more of a role in her, either in her IDs.
I would like to see more shields or enemies with shields. I think that could be fun.
Because I at least off the top of my head, I can't think of any of the IDs that have a shield. This is the only one that has that off the top of my head. I could be wrong. Just off the top of my head.
Zwei Ishmael has a big giant sword that she uses as a shield too. They kept the theme of her being one of the defensive Zwei IDs in that sense.
You could not call it a sword. It was more a solid hunk of
a
iron.
hunk of steel. Hunk of iron.
Her irritated muttering spilling into motion, Ishmael swung a weapon through the air hard against the gigantic bug's carapace. And as though that had been just the blow needed to end it, the creature split into pieces, its bulk crashing to the floor in chunks. And if that, can you imagine just like bitching, this thing is so fucking hard! Bonk! It explodes. Oh.
Why won't this enemy die? Die.
Oh. The bulbous, engorged orange pustule on the insect's back bursts with a sticky, wet pop, spraying its contents all over Ishmael. Ah, yes, the jelly orange drink or whatever. Is that Ishmael going, my jelly drink?
First green and now orange. You've got a knack for getting sprayed.
Are you okay? Is she? No, just stay over there. This is nothing. I've been splashed far worse out at sea. I was a sailor, by the way.
She was a sailor.
Wait a minute.
She gets one reference per content release. Okay.
This somehow smells familiar. Ah! That look, what was that? For a split second, her face brightened, just to scrunch up into a grimace.
Oi, what's wrong?
Ease up, Heath. Some of that stuff even got into her mouth. Just think how awful that must feel. Taste. I mean, you probably can't put it into words. Rodney, I could be wrong. I feel like your character would be like, maybe I'll give it a try.
No, she's much too focused on the aesthetics of not looking like the poor.
No. Someone get over here and give it a taste.
What makes you think we'd fancy a taste of that nasty goo?
No, that's not it. I'm not being weird or anything. It's just shocking.
Shockingly rank, is it? If you got a croak from it, we're not daft enough to queue up and join you, yeah?
If you keep kicking it like that.
Ah, darn it!
Huh?
Heathcliff went abruptly quiet as well.
I've tasted this before.
I love the shadow over the eyes looks so much funnier on Heathcliff because of how exposed his forehead is.
He's got the. Oh my god! I can't unsee that. It just blends in better with the other's hairlines.
Yeah, like I said, it's so much funnier because like every other character who does it usually has like the hair going down
Less
to their
forehead
eyes.
and bangs and yeah.
It goes down to their
my
eyes.
God.
Heathcliff's are the only ones who doesn't, and it's so much funnier when he does this.
I've literally never noticed that. Has that always been the case?
Whenever he's had that face, yeah. Same with Roddy, but I don't think she's had that face very often.
Roddy, I think it's more of a look in her eyes than a literal shadow.
Yeah.
But oh, that's funny.
Well, we'll probably find out in a moment. What?
But now we're back.
Because the Ishmael, like, it works because
It's
of...
literally her bangs covering her
Yeah, it
eyes,
works.
and she has the far off stare.
Even with Yi Song.
I found aught discarded yonder and thought to retrieve it.
Yi Song slipped gently between Heathcliff's furrowed stare and Ishmael's resolute nod. Missing within his hands were sheets of paper. One was a garish flyer featuring a mascot raising a soda can with an exaggerated smile. The other was a booklet that seemed to list up how to use tips for some sort of device.
ICC3FLO Bun Bun Juicy Squeezer Orange Instruction Manual. Table of contents, breeding and feeding, exterior carapace vesicle harvest, liquid extraction and storage procedures.
The fucking...
Here they have it covering his forehead, so it looks more normal.
So that means...
No, no, it can't be. It can't. The flyer. Yeah, what does the flyer say? Go on.
Shake a shake, zing a zing. New launch, dancing, bun bun flavor, orange flavor. I said flavor twice. It says.
We've seen the can on that flyer before. The same can that's so within our line of sight. Oh. Same can that Radia's holding in her right hand. A container of bun bun sewed called vesicles. Or pulp. No, 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 no. That can't be right. That can't be right. Can't be. Radia! Watch Radia unravel, eyes quaking as she muttered to herself. The next.
Oh, yeah, she drank like 6 of them. Everyone else had like 1, and she was like slamming them back.
Sliming them back.
Slamming them back.
The next instant, the world went dark as though the candle that had been lighting our path was snuffed out. Found ourselves back in a familiar place.
Ah, you're back. Just in time. Manager, I found the gestation simulation for you. Powered back to full, along with some minor modifications, giving your anatomical limitation that keeps mastication off the list of your physical abilities. But before we proceed, care to explain the cause of this collective display of nausea?
I can't be treated many years and a puzzle. Because she does it, but her hair comes out, at least in the picture, a bit.
Yeah, it's a believable shadow over her face.
This one seems to have completely lost her senses. Was the ordeal more challenging than expected?
The ordeal was fine, just there was another ordeal we had to...
When time permits, I will need to research and develop an interpretive device for the clockwork tick-tock. This mode of communication is certainly less than inefficient. In any case, I took the liberty of installing the dancing bun beverage flavor you requested in the simulator. I'll try activating the function and see whether you are able to taste it.
No, thanks.
You're shaking your head. Is that a sign of refusal?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry, guys. Maybe this will be the only time. The absence of a mouth feels like a blessing.
Yeah, Dante was also angsting a little over everyone talking about how good the flavor was.
You know, for just P plus entering, I did pretty good, I feel like.
The Heisho team is fairly self-sufficient.
Woo. Woo.
There is a claim all button.
Woo.
Fair enough.
Without, yeah. That's it, okay. Hard.
All of them.
Alright, well. I probably won't be doing that, but...
Fair enough.
Okay, I mean, I still have time if you want to, do a bit more of...
If you want to start the dungeon, sure. I'm so excited to not have to voice.
Well, if we take long enough, they'll catch up to us. They're at the they're at the thing we just did.
The Bokgek for the
따라서 2차 심사의 최종 순위대로 가주 심사가 마무리될 예정입니다. 즉, 지금 심사에서 1위를 차지한 후보자는 영예롭고 존경받는 홍원의 가주가 되는 것이죠. 말씀드리는 순간 후보자분들이 각자 배정된 시작을
I'm
취해
gonna send you
연락이 들어왔군요.
a message we got in
그럼
chat real
2차
quick,
심사를
and it's
본격적으로
very
시작해도
believable.
되겠습니까?
Yeah! Don Kito is the only one who gave an enthusiastic reply.
So real. Very real message.
이제 뭘 하면 되는 것인가?
지나가는 놈 보이면 선빵. 무력전이라고 했으니까.
이런. 제 말이 끝나기도 전에 벌써 전력 질주를 하는 성격 급한 후보자분들이 몇몇 보이는군요.
Yeah, that's us.
하지만 이런 상황에선 말을 끝까지 들어보는 게 도움이 되지 않을까요?
Oh, I did have one deck in Spire that I really wanted to do. Kingly Punch.
후보자 여러분들, 각자 들어오신
you mean the Kingly Kick? The
게임즈를 하나 찾으실 수 있을
is it punch or kick? Because like the drop kick that gets cheaper every time you draw it.
No, so the Kingly Punches every time you draw it increases damage by 10.
Oh. Interesting. There's a kingly kick that is like do 35 damage,
여기서만 쓰이는 화폐라든가.
and this costs less every time you've drawn it, but it starts at 3.
아니, 말을 끝까지 들어보라고.
You can get the kingly draw mill combo with the punch and the kick.
그 동전을 소중히 지켜주시길 바랍니다.
I'm so sad there is an animation for him kicking and he still does like the fucking finger point for the kingly punch.
Yeah.
Life tokens? Oh!
얼른 받아주시게. 홍로군의 복수가.
Yes, the star tokens look, the life tokens look like stars. No, we didn't steal them from somewhere. Blooddrain did not give us face. She hastily tried to return the bundle of coins to Honglu, but Heathcliff casually snatched it out of her hand. Alright, Heathcliff, how do you lose them? Go on.
어디 봐. 동전처럼 생겼지만 돈은 아니구만. 이게 왜 목숨값인데?
지금쯤이면 이게 왜 목숨값이냐며 궁금해하시겠군요. 자, 2차 가주 심사의 규칙은 이렇습니다. 모든 후보자는 동전을 매듭줄에 엮은 다음 허리춤에 걸고 있어야 합니다. 안 보이는 곳에 넣어 다니거나 삭혀버리거나 일부만 뜯어내서 가지고 다닌다거나 다른 사람의 눈에 보일 수 있도록 허리춤에 걸어두지 않으면 모두 실격입니다.
실격이라는 건
야! 빨리 가져가서 안 먹고 뭐해?
히스클리프 씨가 뺏어간 거 아니었나요?
I still feel really bad for Otis, just because I can't imagine being as strong as she was and being converted to this. Dude, I would be so fucking pissed. Like,
Maybe that's why
imagine,
she's so fucking grumpy all the time.
imagine you're Superman. You're fighting Superman fights. And then someone goes, and now you're Hawkman. And you go, oh!
Now you're Green Arrow.
Now you're Green Arrow. And you go, oh! What the fuck is this?
이스마일군은 절망 매듭이었던가? 그걸로 절대 안 풀리게 묶어주시게.
안 그래도 하고 있어요.
아, 그렇게 조급해하지 않으셔도 될 텐데요.
이번 2차 가주 심사의 제한 시간은 총 2시간. 순위는 각 후보자가 보유하고 있는 동전 개수로 정해집니다.
I know
이걸
they
이렇게 걸면 되는
couldn't
거네요.
do it and it would be really bad.
함부로 만지지
I would
말고
love
조심히
if at one point they meet a group and the company, the group, the building, the zone or whatever is super uncooperative and hostile. And they just go, fuck it! Have a Don Quixote! And they take off the shoes.
Hey, that could happen. It's possible. You just gotta escalate far enough.
And
You
just,
gotta be strong enough to take on the corpse.
just like, I don't care anymore. Have an angry fucking Sancho. We'll pick you
Sancho,
up.
sick him.
We'll pick you up after dinner, Sancho. Bye.
Pick you up after dinner.
Bye.
have a good meal.
They never do it, but God, it'd be funny if they did.
어지간해선 안 떨어질 거니까 걱정 마요. 깊은 칼질만 아니면 끊기도
I
어려워.
did my sailor knots. 3 coins out.
She gets one reference for content release.
End of that.
그럼 2차 가주 심사를 시작하겠습니다.
The second round begins, and the 2-hour time limit begins to count down. God, if I wasn't a lazy fuck, I would go through and edit these into highlights.
That's fair.
Oh, where? But I'm such a lazy fuck, and God, whenever I open my editing software I paid $200 for. Every time I open it, I just go,
I don't wanna.
and all motivation just dies.
이제부터 마주칠 후보자들에게 동전을 뺏기지 않는 것도 중요하지만 그 말을 역으로 하자면 우리가 동전을 뺏어야만 한다는 걸로도 받아들여지네요.
그래. 다른 규칙이 고지되지 않는 한 최대한 많은 후보자에게 동전을 강탈하는 것이 중요하겠군.
네, 동전을 많이 보유한 순서대로 순위를 결정짓는다고 했으니까요.
1차 가주 심사의 주제는 오래전부터 공공연하게 알려져 있었습니다. 불로불사의 단서를 찾아오는 것. 하지만 이번 2차 심사는 무력전에 진행되리란 것 이외에는 어떠한 정보도 알려진 바 없었죠. 숨겨진 규칙이나 사회자가 고지하지 않은 규칙이 있다고 해도 모두가 공평하게 이를 모르는 채 참가했을 가능성이 높습니다.
Fucking Otis watching the Hay Show do things and being able to see everything they're doing wrong, but not being able to react to it.
안전을 이어간다면 중간은 갈 수 있을 것으로 예측할 수 있겠군요.
어머, 왜 그렇게 말해,
Just
타오?
constantly
우리는 목표를
infuriated.
달성하려면 적어도 2등에 들어야 하는데.
I could have killed you there!
You should have met me back in the day.
I could have killed you right there! Just so you know!
그래도 아직은 아무 습격도 없는 것 같네. 아직은.
Sinclair gingerly scouts the surrounding area, anxious that another candidate might suddenly jump out of nowhere and snatch all of Hanlu's coins away.
아직도 적의 활동은 전혀 포착되지 않는군. 아직도.
Otis muttered something similar as she marched forward on high alert and standing protectively next to Hanlu's bundle of coins. I feel like whoever would win this, like, in the way that isn't you just beat the shit out of everybody, isn't the type of person you'd want to be the hierarch or whatever.
여기저기 많이도 달려있군. 엿보는 기계.
I don't disagree with
카메라를
that.
향해 위협적인 포즈를 보이는 분들도 심심찮게 보입니다만 부서진 카메라 한 대당 동전 하나를 지불해야 한다는 규칙이 있으니 주의해주세요.
저거 방금 만든 규칙 같은데?
아, 이 복도를 따라가면 길이 이어졌던 것 같아요.
Despite everything, Hanlu still remains calm.
홍루 씨, 여기 와본 적 있는 거죠, 역시?
네. 하지만 다른 후보자분들은 아닐 거예요. 아니, 치유 형님이라면 왔을 수도요. 그리고 이곳에 걸음을 했던 적이 있는 분들은 이미
Hanlu stopped.
그래도 길을 잃을 염려는 없으니 다행이네요.
방금 너무 노골적으로 말을 삼키지 않았어?
그런데 나 아무리 봐도 좀 이상한데. 우리가 갔던 대관원 거기는 어마어마하게 넓었잖아. 가마를 타고 한참을 이야기하며 가야지 홍루가 살던 방에 도착할 정도로.
사슴인지 뭔지도 뛰놀았다 그러고 호수 같은 것도 보였죠.
그런 공간들을 냅두고 왜 이런 섬뜩한 곳에서 가주대전을 벌이는 건데?
그것도 모르나. 예술품은 걸맞은 곳에 전시되긴 마련이다.
왜 굳이 번거롭게 이런
Okay,
장소에 불러서
okay, but why?
마치 우리한테 감상시켜 주려는 것 같잖아.
어떤 걸?
대관원에 대한 자부심과 영광을, 그리고 공가에 대한 본보기를. 그래야지 장차 가주가 될 자에게는 물론 다른 후보자에게도
You are a lot.
빨리 알릴 수 있으니까.
Fucking Otis! He stole my sword's hold!
아니었는데.
The senators all immediately took a defensive stance at the sudden appearance of a different candidate.
아, 오해 마. 나는 너희와 싸우기 위해 온 게 아니거든. 1차 대전에서 너희를 봤지. 신기한 기술로 치료를 하던데. 그걸로 1차 대전도 통과한 걸 테고.
홍루 씨, 누군지 알겠어요?
아니요. 하지만 왕씨 가문분이신 것 같네요. 이야기를 나눠본 적은 별로 없지만요.
왕자우 모를 만도 하지.
It's weird going this long about Virgilius coming at some point and going, Dante!
나는 골방에 틀어박혀 책이나 읽는 게
Dante, stop being pathetic, Dante. If he's not here to fight, is he here to make an alliance?
오랜 경험을 통해 말하는 건데 우리는 동료 같은 건 안 만들 거야.
이쪽도 같은 편이 되자는 건 아니야. 단지 서로 원하는 바가 충돌하지 않을 것 같으니.
I mean, we just get
동행 정도는 어떤 일인지.
as everything should be, complete, utter neutrality.
뭐랄까, 샹치의 포 같은 존재가 되고 싶은 거거든. 차까지는 너무 거창하고. 가령 이런 식으로 예를 들어볼까?
It's a coin. Soul definitely snatched the coin out of the air with one hand. I knew it was a coin because her soul was there.
나이스 캐치네, 메르.
This is.
이거 진짜 동전이에요? 그 목숨값이라던.
뭐 깨물어 보기라도 하던가. 야, 빨리 해봐.
Oi.
금과 같은 연질금속이 아닌 이상 그런 감별법은 무의미합니다.
이걸 왜 저희한테? 줘도 되는 건가요?
글쎄, 그건 이제.
It's gonna be a lot because the shot is small. Never mind. Host's voice buzzed from the speakers not long after Wang Zhao's reply.
방금 동전을 자의로 넘긴 후보자가 나왔군요.
Oh, so I'm playing Wulong with my friend, and I'm being like 30 or 40% right with saying who the characters are before they're introduced, because I've played Dynasty Warriors a lot, and my friend's getting really mad at me.
No, let the plot happen.
It's like I can't believe you know all of these characters just because you like that stupid game. Yeah! Dynasty Warriors my childhood.
퍼페라는 상징을 채택한 이후로는 합당하군.
The host doesn't immediately catch on what's going on, huh? It took her a moment to react to where Yoshi was doing in front of that camera too. My favorite one was one of the characters who's like the big bad, and he's introduced as fucking Taoist in Black is his name, and who's that?
Taoist in Black.
Who's that guy? Like, I don't fucking know. Old man with a beard. He's Taoist in Black.
정확한 통찰이십니다, 관리자님. 후보자의 행동에 따라 규칙을 추가로 설명해 주는 것처럼 보이는군요.
Yeah, she's watching the cameras.
관객들에게 행동에 대해 해설하기 위함일 테죠.
역시 이럴 줄 알았어. 반드시 빼앗을 이유는 없었던 거야.
Wang Zhao muttered with some satisfaction once the speakers fell silent again.
이거 그럼 다시 돌려줘야 하나요?
그럴 필요 없어. 정보를 얻는데 도움을 준 값이라고 생각해.
주니까 받긴 하는데 이렇게 미련 없이 줘도 되는 건가요?
목표가 1등이라면 동전 하나에도 일희일비하겠지만 아까 말했다시피 나는
You see, I look like a sheep.
가까워서 피식자는 말이야 주위를 잘 관찰해야 해. 그렇게 하다 보면 제일 동전을 많이 모아야 할 사람이 누구인지 알 수 있거든. 그게 나의 전략이야.
오, 그게 우리라는
The
거야?
Chinese art of knowing your
동전을 제일 많이
place.
모아야 할 사람.
It's a good skill.
It is.
In
Keeps
this
you alive.
in this fucked world, knowing your place is a great survival skill.
나쁘진 않은데?
입에 발린
Do you know how many people we've run into would still be alive if they knew their place?
True.
It's a lot.
그래도 시작하자마자 네 개.
Shout out to that one guy who got his whole fucking tongue ripped out by Lei Hong because he mouthed off.
이러다가
Yeah.
정말 1등이라도
Or that guy who was told not to dive into the pool of
그래서
And just did. Well, that's not him knowing his place. That's him like knowing his place too well. He was so committed to the cause.
he was told by his boss not to
Don't
do a thing.
that.
And he went, "Nah, I trust you. That is not knowing your place."
적절한 시기에 헤어지는 거야.
어떻게 하죠?
I-
동전을 훔쳐 달아나시기.
I do find it endlessly entertaining how, as soon as that was done, no one gave a fuck.
No one. He was mentioned like twice for the rest of the canto.
And he's never come up again, ever.
I mean, yeah, he's primordial goo now.
But it's so, like, other people brought up their cantos and shit that happened to them. You know, fucking, the other characters in that canto are recurring villains. And meanwhile, you know, it was like Primordial Goo Man, and, you know, his boss went, well, I told him not to.
I did say not to. And then he makes another reference at the end where he's like, oh, I gotta find a new secretary.
Sinclair asks if Wang Zhao was side-eye.
무작정 동맹을 맺자는 것도 아니고 잠깐 서로 이득을 취하고 갈 길 가는 건 나쁘지 않은 것 같은데요.
I do remember playing Wolong and going between the three king, you know, Liu Bei, Sun Clan, and Zhao Zhao, and it's like, who's gonna win? I'm like, oh man, I wonder.
어떻게 하시겠습니까, 관리자님? 계략을 꾸미는 것처럼 보이지는 않습니다만 수적 우세를 앞세워 동전을 더 요구하는 방법도 있을 겁니다.
이미 동전 한 개의 이익을 확보하였으니 동행이 부담스럽다면 이대로 지나치는 것이 합리적인 선택이다.
Sinner's arguments all sounded pretty reasonable, so I tried to signal Honglu, the actual candidate of the family hierarch war, but... Any thoughts on this, Honglu? No, none at all.
어느 쪽이어도 괜찮아 보이는걸요?
Basically what I said. His reply is terse, cheery, and thoughtless. It seems to me that he's still unwilling to make a single choice. Let's accept his offer, Otis. Please keep an eye out for any signs of betrayal.
맡겨만 주십시오, 관리자님.
Just walk up to Otis. Otis, we're taking his hand. However, you are my spy master. Oh! You must watch him for any signs of betrayal and then stab him first. Yes!
Otis is a vizier.
The brown nosing is paid off. I have been promoted.
잘 부탁드려요, 왕자오 씨.
그래, 잘 부탁한다, 가보. 여전히 대관원의 모든 예쁨은
Maybe. I think. Sure seems like everybody else keeps doing what they told him not to.
가보오기 인사드립니다. 아, 그래. 보기가 왔구나.
오랜만이구나, 보가.
보가.
I can't wait to find out about the child torture.
대답을 해야지 않겠니? 네.
역시 언제 봐도 어여쁘게 빛나고
Nothing so
있네요.
banal.
대관원에 변치 않는 옥이라는 말이 딱이에요. 좋으시겠어요, 가모님.
Man, one thing that does make me sad about RE games is like you get so excited for them to come out and then they're done in like 5 hours. Like, oh.
실제로 보니까 별거 없어 보이는데?
It's a good chunk of time, but not a long chunk of time.
제 얘기 들었어.
I've clocked in like 45 hours doing challenges and stuff. I've gotten my
True. If
content's
if
worth.
you're trying to like 100% it and like do all the challenges, that will be a lot of time.
그런데
But there's a lot of games that we go, yeah, if you try 100% it.
And RE9 specifically, there's not like a bunch of unreasonable asks on the achievement list, especially with stuff like infinite ammo. If you just want to unlock infinite ammo and go for it, you can do most things there pretty easily.
Yeah.
그런데 쟤 표정 왜
Oh god, there's this YouTuber. I sent you like a screenshot of one of his videos. And he just unreasonable challenge runs for.
I've been watching those. I found they hit my algorithm, and I have been watching them.
Was it the one that I sent you about? Like
About fighting everything with just a knife, completing the game with just walking.
Yes,
never,
him. Yeah,
like,
him.
all of those. His like zero something.
Zero. Yeah.
Zero.
Yep. That's him. His psycho thing. I can't wait. Is that 2? Only I'm supposed to see those.
신상을 들여다볼 수 있는 능력도 조금씩 확장되어 가는 것 같군요.
The reconstruction, huh? Is it? I'm not so sure myself.
지금은 그런 정도로 충분합니다, 단테. 어쩌면 나중에는 이런 능력들을 자각해서 원하는 형태로 조절할 수 있게 될지도 모르죠.
이렇게 어린 시절을 여러분께 보여주게 될 줄은 몰랐네요.
Just
Wings out
mind
also
implode someone and steal the secrets right from their brain using the golden bow.
There's
got the mind flayer.
There's
Giga mind blast.
There's an audio book I'm listening to, or listened to it. It's done. I finished it. Where one of the abilities the main character gets is he can force his perception of someone onto them. And just, this is how I see you! Bow! And they just have like 30 seconds as their brain tries to like sort what is actually them and what the main characters views them as.
Right.
It's like, what a fucked power. The rest of his powers, he hits with a hammer, but like everything else is hit it with a hammer, but brain blast, it just like
psychic annihilation, also big hit.
Also big hammer. It's like, what a fucked power.
다들 뭘 그렇게 멍하니 서 있어? 여기서 계속 죽치고 있을 생각은 아니지?
Yeah. But it seemed that the vision was for our eyes only. Unlike the Hong Lu we know, the younger version of him did not have even a trace of that familiar smile. His eyes were fixed to the ground in silence, and that was all he did. Coin! I know the fucking Don Quixote Heisho is really bad. I love the bash though.
The punch.
I love it
ram.
I love it so much, but I know it's bad.
이런 임무는 뱀 중에서도 내가 제일이지.
Look, I'm a simple man. Give me big punch and I'm happy. There's a reason why in Smash Bros. I only play Falcon or Ganondorf.
흑수묘, 빈박질 준비.
도끼를 본다. 넌 푸름을 저 해충들을 도려내라.
무용하군요.
묘야, 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니
길을 열어라.
그런 맛이 나는군. 씨알도
You know, I can't wait for whatever unreasonable challenge Zero does. Like again, like somehow he managed to beat the entire game just without sprinting would be kind of impressive because you have to cover like quite a big distance in that game.
Yeah, it just take a while. If nothing else.
Yeah, and like, because like I without doing like bugs of some variety, I don't see how you could beat it in under 4 hours just walking.
The 15-hour walking run.
A dilapidated wall blocks your path. There's a device on a label that says, "Pick up your entry cards here." Next to it's a dial sorts. Looks like they won't list so easily. Is anyone particularly good at these devices? I can't seem to figure it out. Innovative device.
Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it.
Literally can't lose.
Just do it. I mean, I intend it's 12. Or
well, he also had the bonus. His minimum was 15.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think it was like the Honglu bonus.
Honglu fills the dial for a bit, then with the loud noise of stone grating and stone, the device activates. Authorization granted. Printing entry authorization card. Entry card is up the machine. This should probably up a new path for us. Probably.
아는 것을 모른 채
A new path! Ah! I should head back and do the other fights.
이런 임무는 뱀 중에서도 내가
Oh, there's
제일
my reporting back there.
제가 괜히 먹을 것들을
I do think I don't think Requiem is as good as 7 or 8.
I think it's better than 8. Easily.
I think it's better than the second half of it. I like the first half of it a lot.
I liked Rogue's Hill a lot. I enjoyed. I'm probably on the upper end of enjoyment for that game. I need to replay 7, but I still think it's got some sauce to it that is not replicated anywhere else.
That was so funny watching you yesterday do the stakeout knife on the zombie just flops over.
Yeah. I managed to deal with a couple encounters like that, and the stakeout charm means you can actually just knife fight a blisterhead.
Yeah.
If you get behind them, you just slash them, and they just cannot. Because they're stunned permanently.
That's what I'm telling you. Like,
Such a strong charm.
That's what I'm telling you. With the stakeout charm and the infinite knife, you can deal most of them that way.
I've conserved a lot of ammo.
I don't think it works.
I don't think it's super consistent. It's not. I don't think it's perfectly consistent.
Not on.
Because I've had
not on
times
classic.
where I feel like I've hit the. Okay, yeah, it is a classic thing.
It's
that
not
makes sense.
perfect on classic. On the easier difficulty, it is every time, but not.
So is there a difference between classic modern and or standard modern and standard classic other than saving?
I believe
Or
it's.
is it
I
just
believe
the
it's
saving?
just the saving.
Okay.
We traversed on the hallway Honglu found, walking in awkward, depressed silence. Until Wang Zhao broke it.
그러고 보니 그 소문은 정말인가?
어떤 소문을 말하는 건가요?
가시춘이 가지고 있던 흑수를 잃었다는 거 말이야. 뭐 혹시 알아? 가치 있는 정보를 제공해주면 동전을 더 넘겨줄지.
Wang Zhao suggested, gesturing broadly at the coins dangling from himself.
안타깝게도 시춘이와는 호원에 온 뒤로 연이 끊겨서요. 자세한 건 저도 알 수가 없네요.
그래, 뭐 두고 보면 알게 되겠지. 알다시피 흑수를 잃었다는 건 사지 중에 하나가.
I could be wrong because I haven't experimented with it. I think you have the stakeout charm and you do like the knife retaliate. You never give up the knife to either.
가시춘 씨, 잘 버티고 있으려나요?
Do you mean like if you get grabbed?
If you get grabbed and you do the knife retaliate, I'm pretty sure if you have the stakeout charm, you won't like lose the knife in them. Somehow Hunglu end up
it goes in them until you kill them.
I've had a few times with the stakeout where that didn't happen. Where she just stabbed her in the neck and pushed away, and I kept the knife.
Is it because the retaliate maybe killed them?
Don't remember.
Because I have not had that occur where I haven't lost a knife after stabbing with the stakeout charm.
As we continued down the hallway chatting, we eventually found ourselves before a shut gate.
들어가 보죠.
I still want like an RE RPG. Why don't you no longer be able to travel to other nodes of the dungeon? Hunglu fully healed. Yeah. Hey, who are you? Heavy, chief. Heavy.
Swift, veteran, and heavy.
An unknown. She was something.
She was something.
Is that what I hope that is just because I'm checked here. That's really fun if it is.
필두, 출진.
I would really dig like 30, 40 hour just RPG in the RE universe. I dig that.
남아있는 건 없고.
I think it would definitely depend on how they do it, but I think there are ways that they could possibly do that.
Yeah. I was joking with my friend Leon casually costing them billions over the course of an hour.
So much money.
조심해라. 너희는 누구지?
It is fucking absurd to go, ah yes, the liquor costs as much as an F7. Hung looks at it a placid greeting. Fucking absurd.
왕가놈도 있잖아. 너 벌써부터 동맹을 맺은 거냐? 가복 주제. 아, 동맹은 아니랍니다.
뭐라 말해도 저쪽은 안 믿을 눈치인데.
저분은 누구신가요?
That's something you have to remember, Hunter. All of those absurd prices for the infected in the terminal in that base, that's in like fucking 1980s prices. Because remember, that facility hasn't been used. That's when all of that was going before Raccoon City happened. Yeah.
Well, I believe they kept using it because that's why they had like the lockdown on Raccoon City, was so that they could have like control over the area and access to Ark and all that. I thought that was.
Well, it was from my understanding, it was only to get Outpost. They weren't using it for like anything else. It was purely to try to get Outpost.
I thought the implication was Spencer kept using it until his death because it had the chair with his oxygen tank in his office and all that.
When does Spencer dies early? When does he die? He dies early.
He doesn't die super early. It would be around RE5, right?
It'd be before RE5 by a bit.
So like 2010-ish, 2014-ish, somewhere around there.
When the fuck does RE5 take place?
It would still be a lot more money than today, but I don't think it'd be catastrophically more.
Hey, you're supposed to recognize me. I'm your rival.
Xihua something.
지금 둘이 뭐예요?
젠장. 아무렴 어때? 참가자들이 모두 공평하게 동전을 가지고 있다면 너 같은 놈의 동전을 빨리 빼앗아야 높은 순위를 차지할 수 있겠지. 대체 무슨 배짱으로
He doesn't know.
난데없이 가주대전에 참가한다고
Oh,
했는지는
Hunter.
모르겠지만
We're
말이야.
like a quarter to a
걔가
third
너네만
the way down
처박혀
of RE5,
있다가
by the way.
한량처럼 돌아다닌다던데.
Short game.
It is really a short. Like, if you play through it and you don't fuck about like we've been fucking about, it is a really short game. Which, I mean, again, to be fair, that's like every RE game, right? RE Requiem, you don't fuck about is
A
done like
lot faster on your subsequent.
RE, if you don't fuck about, is like 2 out of 3 hours.
이게 누굴 놀리나? 반드시 탈락시키고야 말겠어.
인기가 많네, 가복 도련님.
승객들,
Ah,
뭔가
yes,
기분
she
좋은
wants something.
일이라도 있었던 거야?
Shrug. Win has never done me wrong.
짐승들의 재갈을 풀겠다.
I say as it fails me.
고작 이 정도
I don't know how to work. It'll work.
그래, 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니
Ow!
일 처리는 빠르게
Ow.
하는 편이 덜 답답해.
Oh, again! Alright, that's... Man, it is very tilting when they just, you know, fail like 4 in a row.
敵に対して大きな打撃を与えました。敵は深手を負っています。
See, Sinclair, you have to not be an idiot. Be like Sancho and pull out a big spear.
토끼를 보내라.
그간의 전투 경험이
도려내라.
없진 않았군요.
좋아. 이번에는 제대로 들어가. 튀울 수도 없겠고.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
Nice. I love it.
결정 영화.
I love it. Jesus. I hate you all so goddamn much.
우와, 카론도 깜짝.
Should be some of the easiest shit. They cannot bring themselves to pass a 50-50. This I can't. Yeah. Kill yourself.
친히 목을 떨궈주마. 그래, 딱 반쯤 죽여버렸군. 13조 2항에 맞추려면 그게 제격이지.
And it'd be so cool if I had that luck, where with an 18% chance I get 8 in a row. That'd be cool.
Some fell bullet Heathcliff.
이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐
What?
조금 멀겠지만.
Some fell bullet Heathcliff. There you go.
I took so much more damage than I should have had just because my people could not be asked to pass a 50% roll.
Such is the nature of Lady Luck.
Yep.
도망쳐봤자 헛수고다.
Is he really hitting one target?
어디에서든 네
Bang, bang.
머리통을 화려하게 터뜨릴 테니.
Does that have to be like higher up tie for attack weight or something? I swear that has attack weight.
Maybe. I know I haven't updated it all, so maybe.
Oh, that could be why. There you go. I got some coin flip wins.
모든 걸 거둬들일 순 없었어.
와르르 무너지는군.
한 놈의 죽음으로 끝내기엔 죄가 너무 크고 저기 벌벌 떨고 있는 나머지 녀석들도 처형한다.
고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나.
Nice. And I have barely touched him because I've lost almost every single clash I've done against him.
His clash wins have granted him some pretty high SP himself.
Yep.
불가 위야. 막아내지 못하리.
진짜 즐거운 시간이 없는데.
좋아, 재밌잖아.
흐릿한 등화, 곱게 접은 종이에 번졌으니 식구의 한행, 용이 되어 빈 벼로에 남았구나.
There you go.
충격이 조용해졌어.
너의 쓸모
조금 다 물어버리지
Get him.
문제값 해줘야 돼.
무상한 목숨. 불끈한 지원일 뿐.
말로
It's rare I actually see her do her like enter battle combo mechanics. It's cool stuff. She just doesn't get to do it very often.
자, 있는 동전들을 남김없이 내놓도록. 남김없이 라고 하기에도 얼마 안 되는 개수일 테지만.
하지만 이걸 다 빼앗기면 바로 탈락인데.
그래, 마침 잘 되었군. 이곳에 탈락.
How are you supposed to play if you lose all your coins? Gotta answer your question there.
규칙은 없었어.
자, 몇몇 후보자들이 드디어 뜨거운 만남을 가지게 되었습니다. 이번 대전의 핵심은 제한 시간 내에 최대한 많은 동전을 모으는 것이죠. 후보자 간의 협력이나 포석도 좋지만 원만한 대화가 이루어지지 않을 때는 무력이 좋은 답이 되어질 겁니다. 그래도 안심하세요. 동전을 모두 빼앗긴 후보자는 건물 곳곳에 숨어있는 홍원의 그림자들이 대장을 도와줄 테니까요. 아, 반항은 하지 않는 걸 추천드립니다. 말보다는 행동이 빠르신 분들이라고 들었거든요.
흑수를 배치한 모양이군요.
그 땅이 어딨어?
물론 동전뿐만 아니라 목숨까지 빼앗기셨다면 시체의 퇴장을 도와드리게 되겠지만요.
그렇다는군. 시체로 퇴장하길 바라나? 아니면 그 몸뚱아리라도 건사하는 걸 원하나?
전부 드리겠습니다. 마음껏 들어가십시오.
자, 사씨 가문의 후보자 한 분이 탈락했습니다. 박력 있는 상대 세가의 기세에 짓눌렸군요. 탈락자는 복도로 나가 무기를 버리고 대기하시면 됩니다. 탈락한 후보자는 가주 심사에 대한 모든 기회와 권한을 박탈당하며
아, 기억났어요. 사화정이라는 분이셨네요.
그럼 우리 벌써 동전 7개나 모은 거야? 나쁘지 않은 수학인데? 얼른 끝내고 이 기분 나쁜 공간에서 나가면 좋겠다.
사방에 음울함이 짙게 깔려 있어. 이는 모종의 실험실을 꾸민 것으로 보이오만.
Isong's eyes scan over the various machines that are messily shown about the room.
공씨 가문의 실험실이었겠지.
한말 봤어. 금기를 어겼는지 가문 자체가 멸망했다던데.
홍루 씨의 말이나 공씨 가문에 대해 들려오는 걸 보면 정말로 다 죽은 것 같았죠.
Sure sounds like the wrong
다시
day.
가문이 지금처럼 대단한 위세를 가지기 전의 일이었지. 그때의 공씨가는 실로 대단한 가문이었는데 획기적이면서도 참신한 능력을 지닌 환을 끊임없이 만들어내는 것은 쉬운 일이 아니었을 텐데 그들은 그걸 해냈거든. 공씨 가문이 홍원을 넘어 도시의 이바지항공이 대단했기 때문에 다른 가문들은 그저 우러러 볼 수밖에 없을 정도로 까마득한 격차가 있었지.
네, 다양한 연구를 많이 해왔다고 들었어요.
뭐 비록 끝은 좋지 않았지만 말이야.
그럼 어떤 종류의 실험을 했는지도 전혀 남아있지 않다는 건가요?
그렇지. 이 도시에 있는 관련 자료들은 전부 소실, 실험의 정보가 담겨 있는 거라면 발톱이 작은 부스러기 하나 남기지 않았을 테니까.
새로움을 추구하다 욕심이 과해졌을 수도 있겠구려. 연구자들에겐 흔하다면 흔한 일이지 않은가.
홍원의 명망 높은 가문 사람들은 한동안 이 건물이 있는 쪽으로는 고개도 돌리지 않았어. 불경스럽다고 말이지. 그때 당시에 난 어려서 어른들께 전해 들었을 뿐이지만 말이야.
홍루군은 그때를 기억하시는가?
저도 10살 남짓했던 나이였기에 또렷하진 않지만 네, 기억하고 있답니다. 이 욕심이 감당할 수 없이 무거워져 공가의 하늘이 무너지고 땅이 꺼진 날. 하지만 결국 우리도 언젠가는 종이장처럼 사라질 것에 불과할 테니 그래서 무엇이든 과하지 않도록 비워내는 것이 중요한가 봐요.
Anglu spoke so calmly and clinically about the day when countless lives were lost.
오늘도 공씨 가문과 홍원의 무한한 번영을 위해서 오신 모든 감사합니다.
This must be a recording from before the Kong family's complete annihilation.
언제나 그랬듯 이번의 실험도 성공하여 홍원의 모두가 영원한 삶에 가까워질 수 있도록 반드시 해낼 수 있으니 모든 실험 관계자분은 최선을 다해 임해주시길 바랍니다.
알겠는가? 이전 환이 제대로 효과를 보이지 않았던 것은 조합의 순서가 어긋나기 때문이네.
She still looked ancient back then.
불의 성질을 가진 홍하와 물의 성질을 가진 하수는 원래 상극이라 그냥 섞으면 반발 작용이 일어나지. 이러면 공시가에선 어떻게 하겠나?
쇠의 기운을 가진 황금이나 백자객을 중간에 넣으면 재료의 기운이 서로 상승하여 조합이 가능해질 것이오.
그래, 기본적인 환의 조합 방식이지. 하지만 사실 우리가 사용하는 재료들은 단순히 오행팔계만을 따르는 게
your Discord
아니라네.
stream has
오행을
died.
맞췄다 해도 60갑자의 성질을 가진 재료들은 실상 다른 효능을 가지더군. 하물며 시간과 공간에 따라 음양의 위치가 바뀌니 같은 조합법이라도 몇 시, 몇 분, 몇 초에 만들어졌는가에 따라 환의 특성과 질에 영향을 주지.
그래서 저희 가문이 과거에 만든 조합법을 그대로 따랐는데도 효과가 다른 환이 제조되곤 했던 거군요.
조합된 환을 어디에 보관하고 언제 응달해서 꺼낼지에 따라서도 변하는 법일세. 환약사라면 항상 재료 사이의 조화와 반발을 통찰해야 한다는 점 유의하시게.
언제나처럼 환에 있어서는 전문성이 남다르군. 든든하오. 배합을 이런 식으로 시도해볼 생각을 가지는 건 역시 그대밖에는 없을 걸세.
부작용을 극복할 만한 해결법이 몇 달째 마땅치 않았는데 이리도 간단하게 풀어버리시다니요. 저희가 도리어 면목이 없어요.
그대들의 아량이 깊고 넓은 덕에 이리 돌려받는 것이지.
가모님의 능력과 수완이 좋은 덕택이죠. 오직 실력과 해안만으로 이 자리까지 온 것을 많은 사람들이 두고두고 우러러 보아야 한다고 생각합니다. 그래야지 가모님을 통해 모두가 희망을 가지고 살아가지 않겠나요?
I'll glue in the back. Every time Mom sees one of her friends in the store.
마땅한 세가도 없이 가두 자리를 차지하리라곤 누구도 상상하지 못한 일 아니었겠는가.
아, 그렇게 생각하진 않았답니다. 혹시 제 말에 기분이 상하신 거라면.
아닐세. 틀린 거 하나 없이 옳은 말이었으니. 공씨 가문의 도량이 깊은 덕분인 것 누구보다 내 잘 아네. 자네들이 마음만 먹었다면 내가 가주 자리에 앉기 전부터 쉽사리 밀어낼 수 있었다는 걸 알아. 공가의 입지를 더 돈독히 다지고 싶었다면 충분히 그랬을 걸세.
오히려 우리는 가주대전에 예상치 못한 결과에 감복하였소. 그 공정하지 않았을 환경에서 지혜로운 전략을 세워 1등을 쟁취하였으니 더불어 이번에도 우리를 물심양면으로 도와주어 고마운 마음이 크네.
그런 말 마시게. 나야말로 이 변변치 못한 재주나마 나눌 수 있어서 다행이지. 홍원의 무궁한 번영을 바라는 건 이곳의 모두가 매 한 가지 아닌가.
I love the eternal prosperity of Hong Yuan.
할머니, 이번에도 새로운 환을 만드는 건가요?
그래, 보가. 받은 업을 갚아야 하니 말이다.
저도 계속 같이 와야 하는 거예요? 할머니랑?
그래, 이건 네가 앞으로 계속 지켜봐야 완성되는 절경일 테니.
홍록은 이곳에 꾸준하게 걸음했던 것인가?
네. 할머니가 제 손을 이끌고 이곳으로 놀러 오게 하셨거든요.
너희가 잠깐 멍 때리는 동안 내가 또 다시 생각을 해봤는데 말이야.
So this is what it's like to have a flashback from the outside.
How
제한
strange.
시간이
How
끝났을
strange.
때 순위를 결정짓는 게 이 가주 선발 2차전의 핵심이니 분명 이렇게 생각하는 후보자도 있을 거야. 적당한 양의 동전만 모은 후에 같은 장소에서 가만히 숨어 있으면 꽤 높은 순위를 노려볼 수 있는 게 아닌가 하고.
불안한 요소는 많지만 전투에 자신 없는 후보자들에겐 유효한 전략이겠군.
그러니까 말이야. 하지만 기껏 관객들을 불러 모아 중계까지 하고 있는데 그런 후보자들만 있으면 보는 사람들이 퍽 재미없지 않을까? 아마 분명
I sensed a very subtle vibration the moment we walked out of the lab and into the hallways. Wang Zhao must have felt it too. He stopped in his tracks and looked around.
무슨 소리 안 들려?
자, 그럼 동행은 여기까지로. 잠깐뿐이지만 즐거운 대화였어, 가보. 하지만 이곳에서 동전을 가장 많이 가져야 할 사람은 아닌 것 같아.
What?
대전이 끝났을 때 서로 원하는 걸 얻을 수 있기를.
애초부터 중도까지만 함께할 자이긴 했지만
좀 갑작스럽긴 하네요. 그래도 뒤에서 칼로 찌르는 것보단 낫긴 하죠.
이대로 헤어져도 괜찮은 걸까요?
처절에 신경 쓸 시간은 없을 것 같군요.
전원 3시 방향으로 전력 질주한다.
어? 뭔데? 이유는 알려주고 뛰라고 시켜야지.
앞을 봐라. 바닥에서부터 벽이 올라오고 있다.
That's when the host's cheerful voice began booming from the speakers, excitedly explaining the situation.
자, 이쯤에서 새로운 규칙입니다. 후보자들이 너무 신중하게 움직여서 지루하셨을 관객분들을 위해 지금부터 일정 시간마다 후보자들이 머물 수 있는 공간이 계속 줄어들어갑니다.
Ah, yes, Battle Royale,
공간에
yes.
들어가지 못하고 바깥에서 벽에 막혔다면 당연히 실격입니다.
역시
아, 지금 후보자분들이 혼비백산하고 계시는군요. 괜히 무리하다가 벽에 끼어 돌아가시면 청소가 어려워지니 빨리빨리 행동하시는 게 좋겠네요.
We began sprinting full speed to where the walls were starting to rise from the floor, the host's snidely chipper tone taunting us the whole time.
아이고, 간발의 차로 넘어져서 벽을 넘지 못한 후보자도 있군요. 아이쿠, 새가들이 뿔뿔이 흩어지는 바람에 혼자 남겨진 후보자도 보입니다. 어? 아이, 동전은 안 흘리게 잘 간수하셔야죠.
More coins! Alright, so, ooh, look at that. With all of that done, I'd like to thank you for coming to Thank you for coming, and hopefully we will see you for next one. Have a good night, and we'll see you then.